Peace, y'all. What it do? Keep low, we in effect. LASHEIM the God, I'm in your area. Yo, dig. Today, I want to talk about Alpo Martinez. But check it. I want to talk about Alpo Martinez in his younger days. You know what I mean? Before even being incarcerated. Like, just right after he was with Randy Love. You know what I mean? And for those who don't know, Alpo Martinez is a drug kingpin from Harlem. You know what I mean? But check it. In his younger days, Alpo was running through the city like most of us, you know what I mean? But Alpo's a different kind of dude, you feel me? Like, he always been a stand-up dude, and you know, guys like that, or guys like us, should I say, is genuine, you know what I mean? Like, in what you really believe. You're not putting a facade up for nobody. And you know what I mean, no matter how Alpo, you know what I mean, was flamboyant, he wasn't like putting up a facade in my opinion. And you know what I mean, I'm from New York City, you know what I mean, and I was observing a lot of things that he was doing, because, you know, I was a little bit younger than him, but I still was in the streets too at that time, you feel me? And me and my team was doing our shit, you know what I mean? But look, when I used to see Poe, even though he used to be doing his thing, like, you know, being mad flamboyant and whatever he was doing, you know what I mean, he was doing him. And what I mean by what I say he was doing him, the dude was like doing what he really feel in his heart, you feel me? Like, you gotta respect that, especially at that time before him becoming a federal informant. We all know that, but I'm not talking about that. And even with him becoming a federal informant, don't get this fucked up. I'm not justifying what he did, but I'm just stating the facts. The dude was always a man in what he did, you feel me? Just look, if you really look at the situation, even though I don't know how some people would take this shit, but look, even with the murder shit that he was doing, like, when he had to admit to it and own up to it, and I'm not talking about to the cops, I'm talking about when he was in interviews about shit that he did. He was a man about the shit, you feel me? It wasn't like he was wiggling all around it or doing all this other pussy shit. Because, you know, when most people become a federal informant, they be like, I told cuz it is, and I told cuz it is, and this nigga did me wrong, or he fucked my girl, and that kind of shit. Nah, Poe didn't do that shit. And again, I'm not justifying, you know, him becoming a federal informant, but I'm just saying this shit how I see it. And, you know, I'm from New York, and I was watching this shit, you feel me? Like, he still was a man about it. The nigga was like, and that sound kind of crazy, he was a man about telling, but nah, he was. If you look at that shit like that, that nigga said, yo, I did what was right for me. You feel me? Now, you could take that however the fuck you want to take it. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about to anybody. Like, if you could be like, oh, nah, he's a bitch. Or you could be like, oh, I respect that. Or you could be like, I'm trying to figure that shit out. Like, but the nigga did his shit like a man, you feel me? And I'm not saying that ratting's good again, but just the way he carried himself throughout his whole life, the nigga stood up as a man. And that's just from even a younger, yeah, cause like in his younger age, the nigga, you know what I mean, he was just a solid dude, you know what I mean? And look, it, you know what I mean, it might sound like, you know, that I'm trying to justify what he did, but that's not what I'm doing. It's just that when I be looking at shit, I look at things from my perspective, and I look at from the person perspective, and I look at it from the other people who's observing perspective, or just much as I could, you feel me? And this is how I see this shit, because look, if you look at when Alpo's 15, if you look at the picture that I got inside the video right here, where he's on a motorcycle, this nigga's a young dude just chilling amongst wolves and just standing the fuck up and doing what he do, you feel me? And then like anything he did in his life, the nigga was just being like a man about it. You feel me? Either way, and I just think that, well, I just respect that he was being a man about it. And yo, like, I just saying R.I.P. to Alpo if he is dead. And I told you I don't think this nigga dead, but yo, y'all get in the comments, y'all tell me what y'all think. This LASHEIM the God. If you're not subscribed to the channel is called Keep Low. That's KEEP/LO. And just fuck with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Yo, holla at your boy, Keep Low. We gonna stay the fuck focused. You heard me?